Well, hello, everybody. Let's jump right in. Well, first of all, let me tell you, I'm not doing it this live stream at the normal location. I'm actually in my bedroom because we're having some mechanical issues, and Richard and another fellow are out in the front going through some information. So I retreated to the bedroom. Lucky I have a bedroom to retreat to. All right, Kaylee, things just keep on happening. Yes, ma'am. They do. Looks like you're stepping out for a few minutes. All right, hon. Thank you for being here. Bernie, Fairy Despina. Hello, everyone. And hello to you, Bernie. Thank you for stopping in. And then we have Chasing America right here. Hello. Thank you for coming by. Traveling Nate Dog. Thank you, Nate. Glad you're here, too. I had up a banner a moment ago. I will go ahead and put it back up again. That if you don't know somebody here, and I think everybody right now does, but if you don't know somebody, note down who they are and pop over and give them a look-see. And that's how I found all of you. Well, most of you anyways. So today, I'm just going to be talking, and I'm sorry this is so washed out. I'm going to see if this light helps. I don't know if that helped or hurt. Apologize for being so washed out, but I don't really have much of a choice right now. So today, I just was going to kind of go over, apologize for yesterday, for the chat dropping, but I lost everything. I lost complete power, so to speak. And so today I was going to talk about some of the issues of boondocking, which is what we are. We are boondocking. Here's a picture out my window, my bedroom window. Here's the campfire area. Some other RVs. Picture out my window, my bedroom window. There's the campfire area. I suppose I better turn off my YouTube or turn it down. All right, so we also have Carolina Diamond Production. Hello to you. I don't know if I recognize you, but thank you for coming in. I'm very appreciative of people coming and checking out a live stream or video. Hello, Nomadic Rat Pack, Troy. Thank you for coming by. Glad you're here. Right now, Richard is outside. We have this trip has been an extremely trying trip. I'm glad I did it, despite the barriers. And I'll just say real quick what he's dealing with right now. We have a fuel leak. Yes, Troy, I said we have a fuel leak. And so we're dealing with it. Richard and Randy, our mobile traveler, are working on that right now, trying to figure it out and fix it. So I wanted to talk today a little bit about boondocking, which is what we're doing. And I don't know that I think everybody on here travels or knows what this is, but I'm just going to, for my own perspective, I'm going to say what boondocking is that we have our ability to get water, heat, toileting, and feed ourselves in some way. And additionally, for us to have power, which means solar. So we have built-in. We are traveling in a Class C, 25 foot Class C. It has built-in bathroom, not a wet shower, but it has a bathroom. And a wet shower, if somebody doesn't know what that is it's like the shower and the bath, the toilet, everything's just like very small one area. We do have a little tub and a toilet separated, and a small sink. So let's see who else has come in. We've got Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes, and we have Charlie Grace, Forever Best Friend. My hubby hates it when I make him boondock. You know, there is some ups and there's some downs to it. Traveling 8 Dog Kenneth. So there is some ups and there's some downs to this whole thing, and we're experiencing all of it, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Lucretia, you and Richard are rocking this for your first rodeo. We all know it's a steep learning curve. Oh, it is absolutely a steep learning curve. And hello, Back Roads. And 30 and a Wake Up. Thank you so much for coming. So yeah, as I was just telling everybody, we have a fuel leak. And so I'll tell you, I'm a little bit anxious. I'm not going to lie about that because that seems a little bit more big. More big? Is that a term? Seems a little bit bigger than we anticipated of having to deal with. So that's all right, though. We'll get through it all, and we've got a good guy helping Richard right now. Try to figure it out. Anyways, we'll see where we go from there. So I wanted to talk about if the experience we've had so far. And again, some of it's been great, some of it has been not so great. All of it's about learning. And I'm a student. I'm a natural born student. Didn't know that till I turned about 50, but I am a natural born student and I enjoy learning new things. And Box Van D is driving up as I'm speaking. Hold, please. Richard D just pulled up.
Really?
Yes. Okay. Oh boy.
I'm gonna go get that meter from see if I can borrow JT's.
Okay. Hello, Evening Shade.
Yeah.
Nomadic Rat Pack. I enjoy boondocking more if I'm properly prepared because of the final destination I can get to compared to a plug-in campground and the surroundings it provides in comparison. Yes. I'm a little stuck right this moment. Evening Shade. And thank you for the reminder. Evening Shade. Let's go say hello to Dee. Well, if she comes in with Richard, she's trying to be really helpful to us. She's concerned we're going to get abandoned by everybody. Kaylee. Hi, everyone. I love learning not to go outside when it's below 20 and high wind. Today I've only earned a C+. Kaylee, you're so cute. Thank you, Backroads. So anyways, we have learned a lot. So there are great YouTube moment pictures. And there are some really nice ones out there. And in between those YouTube moment pictures is living. And I thought I would just do a brief summary of a normal day in my life right now. So I woke up about 7. I was out of bed by about 7. Got up, turned on the water. And by the way, I started that the night before. What I did is it's learning how to prepare. Hello, Ruby Morton. Thank you. I'm learning how, well, we're having some fun. We're having, this is school. This is all I call this is school. So like, for instance, today I woke up and I turned on the water on the stove that I'd put in the night before. So that all I had to do is wake up and light the stovetop and sit down. And then I did, I answered emails. Well, I answered, not emails, but comments on questions from about 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So for about 3 hours straight, that's what I did. And then I got up and I went to take a shower. Richard was not here. He went for a little walk. And I went to take a shower. And as it turned out, the pilot light had blown out. I think I can go back out here and sit down now. The pilot light had blown out. Excuse me. I'm going to carry you with me. Hi, Dee.
Hi, this is from Johnny and Kelly.
Want to say hi?
Who are you there?
A live stream.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much for bringing that by.
I'll visit in a little.
Okay. Let me set you down. All right. What's a girl to do? So, where are we staying? Hello, good morning, afternoon, probably. 30 to wake up. Thank you for coming over. And again, evening shade or no nomadic rat pack. So, if you need me out of your way here,
You are perfectly fine, lady.
okay. All right. So today, and it's by the way, here's what it looks like outside today, guys. We've had a little bit of rain, no big deal so far anyways. There's some blue sky over there. At least it would like to be blue sky. And Nurse and our travel bug stopped by. Richard ran into him. And so
Excuse me, Kay.
yes.
Where would we have
11,
to go get
12.
those batteries?
11, 12.
Oh, that's like Sacramento.
That's way down.
That's
Sacramento.
yeah. Let me see if he's on here.
Let's see if we're getting anything out of
Yeah, let's see what we got for the charger.
Let's see if he's on here. That is, I'm sorry, guys. Looking for somebody to see if they're on the chat. He is not on the chat, Richard. If he does, but I believe he's in like Sacramento. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe when you're feeling stressed and pulled. So I woke up, got around, blah, blah, blah. So I was going to take a shower. Richard was gone. And I let the water run and run and run, which, by the way, we replenished yesterday, and run a little more, and it never heated up. Apparently, the pilot light went out. So I just washed my hair and cleaned up just the way you have to out here. You never know what's going to happen. So that's what learning how to adjust. And generally speaking, I've not considered myself who is an adjuster. Not generally an adjuster. But if you do not learn how to bend in this environment, I would break instead, and I would run home and I would never come back. And that is not, what's the point in that? And hello, TCG fan. Thank you for coming in today. Okay. So, the several areas that we have to be sufficient in, full-time dream, welcome, is, you think you're ready. And, we thought we were ready. And in retrospect, given a perspective, we probably were not ready enough to come. And so, but here we are. So what do we do from here? Alberta Hinksman, hi. I also want to address something that came to my attention yesterday. So during my live stream yesterday, as I've been doing, and since there's enough people in, I'll just say it again here. Every time, on all my live streams, I'm going to say, and if some people don't like it, I guess they don't like it and they don't have to watch my live streams. And that's okay, because I understand I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I can be a little sour. But I run this banner about my PayPal. And the reason I do that, and I let people know, is that what we're trying to do is steward the money you gift to us. Gift, G-I-F-T. I consider it and feel it as a gift. That it's my responsibility to steward it in the most responsible way possible. And that I think everybody now knows, or most people know, or if you don't, you should know, that YouTube takes 30%, which, by the way, I am grateful YouTube gives us a platform, and I know that they can also get their money through other ways that we work with them. So 30% from them, and then another 30% if you happen to gift us from an Apple product. And there was somebody who had gifted us a significant amount with an Apple product, and they did not know that. And so we came up with the idea of using PayPal. And I'm not going to run it for the whole darn stream, but I am giving people those options. If you want, I'm not saying, please don't hear this as I'm saying I need what your buddy. That's not it. It's just that people do gift, and I want you to know there's options. One is PayPal and one is Super Chat, Super Sticker. So when the stream dropped yesterday, I had put that on. It had been running a few minutes, and then the stream dropped, and I couldn't get back up here. I have no means to, so I couldn't change or fix anything or take it down. And someone wanted to know why the e-begging. And I thought this, I thought this through. I messaged them as somebody I respect. I have a lot of respect for them and their channel and what they know and what they share with other people. But the fact is, it had dropped and I didn't have a chance to take it down. So I always give people the opportunity to do a PayPal if they choose to, or they can stick with the other. It is so I'm not e-begging, and I really would like feedback on that. If somebody feels that's e-begging, that to give you the options for those that want to gift, then I don't know what more to do. So there was just I'm hoping it was just miscommunication, but I did message them directly and let them know why that was left up there, that it's not something I leave up for the whole time, and that I am explaining to people why that I am putting that up there. And I also put this up from, I stole this from Erin Jemison. If you see someone here you don't know who they are, and after the stream, go check them out. Let them know that Butter, B-U-T-R, sent you. And that would be really, really nice. Let's see who else is in here. Back rows. You have not one thing to explain or defend about anything not you do on your channel, period. Well, there are people who have significantly more amount of channel friends than we have, and have built a good channel, and I respect that. And so I'm a let's get along person, and I also try to explain everything to people. That's just how I am. So I wanted that understood, that in no way is that meant as a e-begging. And so otherwise, maybe we should, maybe when I talk with this person, we'll just see if they would prefer that people remove the little dollar sticker, the little dollar sign that's on all monetized channels, unless you choose not to use it, which is okay too. I don't know if he considers that e-begging as well. So anyways, I just wanted to clear that up. Prairie Life is in here. Thank you, Karen, for coming. What do we got here? I watch YouTube to learn from you all, and this is more information you put out, the better. So thank you for all you're doing. Well, you're welcome, Bernie, and I appreciate you very much for helping us so much. Good afternoon, Jerry Holly. I'm glad you stopped by. And I think I already said this, but I'll say it again. We actually got to meet Nursing Our Travel Bug, Natasha and Bill. My mind went blank. Super nice people. It was it's just really fun to meet everybody, to meet all these people. And we didn't get a long time to chat, but we got some time to chat. Boondocking with Boomer. What's up with you, Lance? And then as I say, you don't tell me what to do on my channel, I will not tell you what to do on your channel. Well, and I feel that way too. But I really, this is kind of my little business, and it could put a sour taste in the mouth of somebody who doesn't really know us, and they hear somebody who does have a large channel come on and mention that what we're doing is e-begging. It directly affects this little business that I'm trying to build, and the relationships that I'm trying to build with people, because that's how that's just how I roll, is through relationship building. All right, so I wanted to talk about this whole boondocking thing. I take this big ass banner down now. Take that down and take that down. All right. So this is fun. Okay. It reminds me in a way of what my great-great-grandparents, the Joneses, must have gone through when they came here in wagon trains. Well, came to Oregon in 1846 and was one of those first wagon trains there. Richard's family as well, which we found out through genealogy, did the same thing. So we're in a little wagon train of sorts, you know. We've got Melnetti, we've got American Wanderer, we have got Roy and Becky, we have several other channels that are nearby, and so it's kind of like being in a little wagon train of sorts. And you know what? I will.
Hello, everybody. American Wanderer here.
Are you there?
Up.
There
we go.
Hi.
How you doing?
He's been enormously helpful. And then there's Randy.
What do we got?
All right, we're charging.
We're charging.
Yep.
Yes.
Those are good words, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes.
And we're not at we're not at a store charging. This is important charging.
Randy, what's the reading?
Well, it jumped up to 1217.
Oh, really? They'll
Yeah.
come up now more.
Yeah, you're just
Okay.
That's iron. I've seen it.
follow the sun for a while because it wasn't charging before.
I've
That's
been
why.
following. Yes, it's
Yeah.
And hello, Paula.
12:02 right now. going
Camping
up.
therapy.
It's going
And I
up.
really apologize for this whitewash, but it's just how it is today.
And the little box shows everything with. Yep.
Jerry Holly says, "Hey, JT."
Not yet.
Here, jump up. Jump
Jerry
up here.
Holly said hi.
Hey, Jerry, how's it going?
Jump up here. See, now you've got the arrow.
We're just working,
And it's
working
working
away.
both
sides. Yeah.
Yes. So you're
I
bringing
don't even
in
know what that is. Doesn't that test electricity or something?
Yes.
Yes.
Ohms, electricity,
Yep.
continuity.
Now you're good.
Continuity.
As long if you don't see that arrow
Van
moving,
Vita Travels.
You ain't charging.
Okay, it was last night, but I think what happened is when
And
you disconnect and put it back in, you may have
let's see here. Prairie Life, our Oregon Trail descendants.
pushed back.
I've been up
Is
to
that
the
what
end
it
of the
is?
Oregon
Yeah.
Trail. My
That's
friends
right.
from Oregon City took me.
I didn't
Yeah,
pull
we
it
are
out.
Oregon Trail
Well, I had
descendants.
to.
Very much so.
Yeah, because
Both of us, Richard and I both.
I may not have known.
you know, not
Alberta,
Use some.
I used pliers.
American
Okay.
I
Wanderer.
pulled them apart, but one of them I had a hard time with, so that must have been.
Yeah.
what
I'll tell them
happened.
hi.
So if it doesn't,
Backroads
let
says
me-
hi too.
Who?
Backroads Nomad.
Hey, BRN, how's it going?
I
back
don't know,
row.
Matt. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
He's
good
still up
guy.
there, wherever he's at, Idaho.
Yeah,
Yep.
he is.
Yep. Idaho.
I haven't seen him since Crimes of the Corporal.
All right. Camping therapy. Is there a window shade? Let's see if that'll work some. See, they've been working on our solar. That's not going to help. That might help a little bit. Sit it kind of in a weird angle and I'll fix the screen. No, it's not going to work that way. No, I'm sorry. The shade is not going to work because the box where all the solar is across from me. If I send a few bucks to help you, anyone who doesn't like it can kiss. I don't think that's what they were saying. They felt like what I was doing was e-begging but apparently they didn't realize that the stream had dropped and I just wasn't able to get in and fix it and take it down. So that's just that. I just want to always be upfront with that. And so that was the reason I wanted to share that. So it was a tough journey. And I felt like I've had a similar kind of journey. American Wanderer is great. JT is great. He's helped Richard way big amount. Okay. And that was assisted by none other than, where did he go? Nope, wrong one. Yes, I was correct right there. A Nomadic Rat Pack put us in touch. He's not even here and he's helping us. So I was grateful for that. So to be able to try and talk about this whole thing of boondocking. All right. Sorry for all the interruptions. That's been the nature of this trip. I'm sure I have there is some tough blood in me somewhere. Comes from the Joneses. I'm a Kincaid by birth, Kincaid. And there's Joneses and Smiths over on that side. And on my mom's side is Riley. And at one point, O'Reilly. And very much right back to Ireland and Scotland. And from my father's Scottish, too. So, yeah, we have the whole family of immigrants, come here and worked to get out here to the West Coast, many of them. American Wanderer is a great person. And it shows my battery on my computer is at 12%. One moment. Hey, Richard, it shows the computer battery is at 12%. Can you plug it in however you have to? And you're going to have to show me what to do. Another moment in time, but yes, and I believe it needs to go into the inverter. We're rushing. All right.
Okay.
So here's the deal. So, first of all, let's talk about the necessities: food and water, electricity. We don't have to have electricity. We have some lanterns. We have other means of light. We have flashlights. But I'll tell you that it's kind of nice at night to have a light occasionally. Even though when I go to bed and I'm like looking at my phone, I don't need a light on. But so water. So we have I believe it's a 30-gallon water tank. And we filled up twice since we've been here a little over a week. And so, yep, we're now charging up. This is what we're using to charge with. I'll show y'all. I promise I won't drop you. So this is the inverter that Troy loaned us. And we're actually plugged into this. And then this is where some solar battery stuff is and solar things. All right. So it's all torn apart right now because that's where it's at. So we came in here with, whatever we needed to eat. We've got a refrigerator that wasn't running. It stopped running. And then we found out that was because the pilot light had blown out. So Richard had to get in there with a long lighter and turn that pilot light back on. So paying attention to whatever it is that a person is in, like being in this Class C, we have to pay attention to that, to the pilot lights. And if we want a warm shower, we have to turn on the pilot light for the shower, for the water heater. And so all I could do was wash my hair in cold water. Or Richard went for a walk. Didn't know that the pilot light was out. I know. What's a girl to do? And then equipment time, and people who are trying to do this full time is a job. We pay taxes, so it is definitely looked upon donations. Sure, yes, that's true. And then there will come a point in time when we will pay taxes on our earnings, whatever it is we earn, if it's enough. I have no idea what it will be. I haven't gotten anything yet. And so I don't know, it's just a process. So we've got food. So we have a refrigerator. I stock the pantry really well. Things that we don't need to put, we do have a little oven. But I stock the pantry with things that we could easily get to and open and eat. Even if, let's say, something happened, we could put on a campfire. I wanted to make sure that we could we have a cast iron pot. I can't think of the name of it. Can't believe I forgot the name. RV DJ, hello to you. Sonia, welcome. Glad you're here. And so we could put that on a campfire. So we have the ability to do campfire. We have the ability to use our stovetop, and then our stovetop, and then our oven. And I've used the oven so we brought some things that you put in a microwave. I know it. Why? Well, because we have plugged in the past. The first time out, we were plugged in the whole time. Jovan, hello to you. So we have altered those things. By the way, they don't have to be cooked in a microwave. I found out. You can just take those babies, open them up, put them in a pan or put them in the oven and cook them. They don't have to be in a microwave. All right, so we have quite a bit of pantry stuff, and I even bought a little brownie mix because I'm going to make some brownies for these people. You know, peanut butter brownies. So just a little thing to do for them, but it's nice. Oh, we're still going to be doing the interview with Bob. We're just going to do it later, Karen. And we won't know until the 1st, until his assistant can get into his calendar, and she can't do that until the 1st. Vanderella, hello. And I got a gift that was just delivered to me from Box Van D from you and Johnny. So I'll be opening that up later. Thank you. Maybe I'll just do it now. Why not? Oh, that's cute. This is this little shot glass with a Q21. That's really cute. Thank you guys for that. That's adorable. And I love these kind of bags. All right. So we've got, we've got plenty of storage for things. We have, I ran out yesterday. It dropped because my phone is the hotspot. And I did not know that my phone was about to die when it died just in the middle of that live stream. And so being aware of the energy that we're using is another important piece of the puzzle for boondocking. Knowing whatever energy it is that you know you're going to be using, know what it is, how it's used, and how much you're using, consuming of that energy. I had no idea. No one told me. I live in I have a sticks and bricks house still. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, family room, dining room, kitchen, big giant ass backyard. And I flip a switch and I hit a flush. Everything's gone. I never have to think about it. We dumped when we came in. We dumped our black water and our gray water. Got rid of that. And then yesterday we had to go out and refill our water. And there is a spigot here, and we have the filter and everything. So being aware of how much water we're using, where that resource is coming from. And I have a pretty good idea. I have a pretty good idea. Let's see. Charlie Grace. And then I have to say this morning, late morning, Box Van D called, and she was concerned because she said everybody's going to be leaving, Lucretia, and I just don't want you guys to be alone. That's just very kind. I don't even have the right kind word for it, but that's super kind. And we do plan on hanging out with Box Van D. Come in. Come on, Indy. I'm still on live? Yes, it's let's see. I'm just talking a little bit about boondocking, living in a boondocking way. And
you don't have to turn it.
Well, maybe you'll have some input. So I've talked about water, for instance.
Yeah.
We all have to have water.
Right.
And in this particular situation, we pay to stay here for 2 weeks. It's $40. Right. And right now, since we're only going to be here about a month, he paid for the 2 weeks, and then we'll pay for the other 2 weeks. Right. But so water is available. Dumping the tanks is available, and garbage. So we took out garbage too yesterday.
And there's pit toilets. So if you don't want to have to fill up your black tank, you could go to the pit toilet.
Yes.
It's like 1.5 miles from town. So you can do everything in town.
Right. We were in there yesterday.
You look very pretty today, Tricia.
Well,
Very pretty.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I don't even know how because I wash my hair in cold water, which I'm a spoiled ass brat.
Me too. I have to heat my water.
Yeah, well, I thought it was just so bad after so many days. I
Yeah.
can only just go without washing my hair. So, just talking about the basics of boondocking. And is this considered real boondocking, would you
Yes.
say?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Boondocking, really boondocking is anywhere you camp without any kind of a hookups.
Okay.
Like no water, no trash, no electricity. But even if a lot of places, lot of places on BLM land
Mhm.
do have trash cans and things, but for the most part, you don't have water. This here we do because we pay for it.
Yeah.
But
All right. Sorry about that. Oh God. Richard came in and started up the inverter, and I forgot to plug the computer into the inverter. So those of you that, I'm so sorry for that. Rat Pack. Go ahead.
I should move over it a little bit.
There you go.
That's why you have that thing
Yep.
up there.
Oh, I'm going to move that I'm going to take it down. All right. There we go. All right. So I had a nice visitor come over today.
Hello, everybody.
That's always fun. And people have been saying hello
Yeah,
to
I
you.
saw that.
That's the unexpected thing. We had, I'm not going to do any more of those right now. We had Nursing Our Travel Bug.
Yeah.
Richard actually stumbled across them, literally in their, he was walking around and he ran into them and they were just a few washes away. So yeah, talking about preparing food, taking care of food, as far as boondocking goes, not everybody. Now I know I've watched channels, a couple of channels, one woman in particular who travels in an SUV, and I don't even know if she has a refrigerator. I think everything she does is from, she does some fruits and vegetables because you keep some out, but she does everything either from a can or from,
My problem is I hate canned foods, and they're very heavy when you're traveling with them.
Okay, yes.
So it takes up a lot of space, and you do have to worry about weight.
Yep.
So what I do is I do use dehydrated foods or packaged foods more. I prefer fresh, but you get what you get. When you're traveling like this, you have to make allowances for what your situation is. I don't have a lot of room for storing heavy foods. So, pretty much. Hey, Vice President DKNR. IKNR. That's probably Ryan. No, that's probably Kyle. I don't know.
Well, thank you for coming, whichever one you are. Lance, you don't need to be worried. We're fine. We're learning. Richard is learning. I will say, I probably came out here too early before Richard was ready physically, because he was going to shoulder the physical stuff much more, and now I feel kind of bad about that. But I pushed hard, and he really generally does not say no to me. And
so, did you get the email from Cheap RV Living today?
I haven't looked.
Okay, I got the email. They said sometime between the 14th and the 18th they're going to do my tour.
Okay.
And they're probably going to do yours the same week if we have to drive to Parker to do it.
Okay, how far away is Parker?
35 miles.
Okay. All right.
It's both of us. KNR.
Yep.
They're both of them.
Oh God, 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, you just never know what's going to happen.
No.
Honestly, it was raining a little bit earlier, and that's so.
It was cold.
It was chilly. That's why I put this on, because it's warmer.
Only reason I got out of the truck is I had to dump trash. So I said, while I'm out, I'm gonna go see Cretia and Nettie and everybody that's over here. So
I said, as soon as I can, we're going to come and camp with you. As soon as Richard really gets this whole solar thing understood, we are going to come over and spend time with you, because it was my intention to start with. So just the confusion.
Well, I'm waiting for my batteries.
Are your batteries coming to you?
The batteries are in.
Okay.
They've been in for a couple weeks. But Zach has been having troubles, and he had he was supposed to be here yesterday again, like the 3rd time we scheduled it.
Oh.
That's people. If you don't know about living off grid and boondocking, one thing you have to learn is patience, because even though somebody will say they're going to be there on such and such a day, living like this, something always comes up. You cannot really count on anything. So, you make an appointment with somebody, something comes up. The biggest thing I would encourage people to do is at least update. If you're saying you're going to be somewhere, tell them something happened. Because what I hate, I don't mind that people not being able to do what they say they're going to do. What I do hate is not being notified. Because if nobody calls or texts like Zach, Zach's a great guy. He's done quite a bit of work on my truck over the last few years. But he never, ever, ever gets there when he says he will. Usually 2, 3 days, a week later, whatever it happens. So I said, I talked to him this morning. I said, I don't have a problem, but I don't like to sit for 8 hours anticipating you being here. You could call me. Please call me or just text me and tell me you're not going to make it. Something happened. I understand. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
So people, be considerate of the people you make commitments to, because I know you don't like to sit and wait for 8 hours for somebody to show up. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Well, no, you mean, granted, that's your opinion, but that's actually the best way to do business in life. And just dealing with other people. Johnny's there. She says, saying hi.
Hi, Johnny.
Did you inspect?
I miss you guys so much already. I do. I really do.
We're going to go spend time with her as soon as we can. This whole learning to how to deal with this solar and figuring it out, like just now, we weren't getting any of the product coming in, and now they came in and fixed it, and we are. So there was another point someone made up here, kind of along your lines, I think, Dee. Oh, this is an idea he's got. I'm sorry for covering your face. Right. Breaking news, the latest reality TV show is called The Big Q, Never a Dull Moment. Check your local YouTube for details. LOL, no reality, don't check, I'm just spoofing. No, but wouldn't that be an interesting show? Look at, they've got ice road truckers. Right. They've got the people who catch alligators, which, by the way, I'd like to go with them one time and see how they do it. And they've got all these Naked and Afraid.
How about Nomads on the Run? Nomads on the Run.
Nomads on the Run. Yes, Dee. That sounds like a winner to me. Nomads on the Run. But Troy and I were talking about this concept recently, and I think people would love a show about this because it's now a phenomenon. Yeah. I mean, really, people.
More and more people are having to switch to this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because they can afford the rents. And it's getting, people that would never even dream of going camping, let alone living like this, are having to move into rigs or cars or vans or RVs and learn it from scratch. One thing's for sure, YouTube tells them how to do it.
Yes. Oh, I swear. If you knew me...
I'm warm. I gotta get out of this jacket.
If you knew me at home... If you knew me at home, you would be chuckling because I am quite a spoiled person at home. Anybody who gets to live in a house and have their electricity at the flip of a switch, and their bath water as hot as they want it or as cold as they want it, and an oven, right there that is the right temperature, that's a spoiledness. I don't mean it's a bad thing.
Well,
by the way.
It's the way of life, and you get used to it. The one thing I miss in life is hot showers, hot bathtub, bubble baths. And I miss a real bathroom.
Yeah.
And a kitchen with lots of cupboards and counter space to cook.
Oh, counter space.
Counter space. In a rig, you never have very much room.
No. No. Even though, so here's the, the frustrating part.
Why don't you put the bench there so it sit down?
It's charging.
No, how much is it?
Oh, how much is it? Let me see how much it is.
Here, let me get this out.
It's at 18%.
18?
Yeah, 18%.
So I shouldn't take it off.
No, don't take it off yet. I've got about 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes left.
I can take this like this, unplug you for a minute.
Okay.
Put it through the hole.
Did you show them this?
Yes, I did. And Kelly did that.
Look at that. It says you can hardly
Q21.
See it. Q21
with a cute little cactus. Yep. my sister, one of my sisters, lived in Phoenix, a suburb of Phoenix, for about 13 years. Oh, let's see, forever best friends. So yeah, I took for granted everything. I can tell you, there's times I'd leave lights on, and just
Yeah.
I would
Well,
run.
we all did. We all did. I was careless, and I was careless with money.
Ah,
I'm very, very careless with money. I never even thought about spending money. Now you really have to budget if you're living on very low, limited income.
yes, and so, and if something comes up like we had, did they get that? Figure the fuel thing out?
He's got to do it another time, but it's okay for us to take it off and go somewhere.
Okay,
It's not leaking like it was.
okay. We've had a fuel leak.
You don't want to light a match.
No.
You
No.
should have told me, don't light a match, Dee. Start your rig on fire.
Don't think I didn't think about it
Jeez,
beforehand.
you should have, but you've been cheating anyhow.
Yes, he
I'm
has.
telling on you.
He has.
I'm telling on Richard.
I-
Because the first thing he said is, Dee, got a cigarette?
oh
The
God,
very first words out of his mouth when he saw me.
Richard.
I said, I don't know, am I going to get in trouble?
I don't know what-
He said, no, I'm my own boss. I said,
Oh,
okay.
really?
Yeah,
When did
that's
that happen?
that. Yes, the
Oh,
other
no.
day. When
No,
Right,
I mean, just kidding.
That day, right there.
Yeah.
Right
that
there.
was right there.
He became his own boss. Well, yeah. Oh,
he
that's-
became his boss when it comes to that.
we
I
had
don't blame him.
we had a friend who was quitting smoking, but she was having just, it was horrible. She lived about 3 miles from us, and I swear, 11 o'clock at night, knock, 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 she'd be there with $1 for a cigarette, to buy a cigarette for Richard, all the time.
If you ever tried to quit smoking, I always get a kick out of people. I quit one time, believe it or not, for what, 13 years? But when you quit, you want that cigarette so bad. If you get it around anybody that's smoking, you want that cigarette. And you cannot talk yourself out of it. You cannot.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
I'm about to see. I just,
Okay, dumb. That's a bad subject. You change the subject.
Uh, Bernie says, I knew it. I knew it. They enjoy the outdoors for smoking.
No, I smoke in my truck. I know it's bad, but I do. I spray air freshener or whatever. But
I never smoked. Of all the years that
you are smart. You're lucky that you never started.
I didn't. And I've all of my sisters except one. So out of 6 girls, 4 were smokers, all non, and 2 of us never did. I just never did.
Okay,
So.
I never did drugs, people, but they say that
Huh.
quitting smoking is harder than quitting cocaine because it really is. It's not just a physical thing, it's a mental thing.
Yes.
And so that's why it's a mental thing.
It
for
is
me.
because I know we're changing the subject.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Oh my God.
Welcome back, Evening Shade.
Yes. Thank you for coming back.
I'm addicted to chocolate forever, best friend. So am I. I have actually 3 addictions: cigarettes, Pepsi, and chocolate.
Mine is carbohydrates,
Mm.
bread, like really good bread.
Oh yeah,
kind
good
of thing.
French
Oh, my
bread. Ooh, hot
goodness.
French bread.
Mine is energy drinks,
Oh, yes.
cigarettes.
He loves energy drinks, Monster.
Yeah.
So yeah, just chatting here with Dee, talking about boondocking and learning lessons.
And I really do have to go, but I enjoyed sitting in with Crecia. I finally get to spend 5 minutes with her. She's so busy, I'm so busy, and this lifestyle, really had to really work at spending time with people because
Mhm.
what I have decided, people, I don't know how other people feel. I spend a lot of time on the computer watching videos and live streams and stuff, but the way I feel about it, unless I'm doing a live stream, if somebody comes by, they are much more important than watching a video. I can go back later
Yes.
and do that.
Oh yes.
What I want to do is make connections with people. That's what this life is about, getting to know people. You can't get to know people if your nose is in the phone the whole time
Yes.
you're visiting.
Yep.
So I tried really hard to, when somebody does take their time and energy to come and see me, I try to set aside the phone, put away the computer, and just visit so I can really get to know that person. So
Yep.
that's how I feel. People are much more important. Yes, you are people in the chat. We get to know you, but you really get to know a person when you're face to face.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I tell you, I haven't been able to really do hardly any of the bonfires because, the campfires,
Right.
because I got so behind on this,
Yeah.
because of all those days of traveling.
Right.
But that's another story.
Where is Guntersville State Park?
Guntersville State
Charlie,
Park.
where is Guntersville State Park?
On here, able to make it to Guntersville. I suspect it's somewhere in the south, but I don't know. Where's it at, Charlie Grace? We spent time. K&R.
That's very nice.
It is.
Thank you.
Kelly did a
Kelly-
good job on that.
Kelly
That
and Johnny.
was Kelly and Johnny.
Really?
Yeah.
It's in Alabama.
Alabama. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I really want to do a little traveling this year. I don't know if we're going to get it out of Arizona, but I'm definitely planning on going seeing things all summer long. Made up my mind. I'm going to travel. Even I have to go somewhere, stay for 2 weeks, and then go again. But that's my plan. Hopefully. That was my plan last year until the ugly
Yes.
Crappy.
thing hit.
I'm so sick of it. It's so badly. I want to be able to see so much more than what we've been able to see. And actually here in Arizona, kind of, you know what I don't have that I'm going to get today after this is done and you're gone. We're going to town. We're getting an atlas. I don't even have an atlas.
Oh, wow.
I know it. I know.
Guess who brought me one when they came to visit? Blue Wave brought me an atlas, a road
that's cool.
atlas.
That's cool.
And a little plastic Mac with all the states on it.
Yeah.
I need to find a place in my rig to put that on the wall. But yeah, he brought me a great big enlarged print because my eyes are so bad. He brought me a large print atlas, road atlas. So I'm thrilled with that. I don't know if you're going to find that in Quartzsite. Maybe Parker.
That sucks. So let's see who right here. Who was that? Come on. I've lost my mouse. People, I've lost my mouse. We live in like 18 feet.
Oh, wow.
I've lost my mouse.
Oh, who's that?
It's just somebody's kid.
He drew for him.
You drew it?
Yes.
Oh, he's an artist.
Richard,
I know.
I need your help.
I heard.
No, you didn't.
I
What
heard.
did it?
You wanted a design for something.
Yeah, I want somebody to do a mural on my truck. I can paint it. I need somebody to draw it. I'll pay you.
That's 1983.
Yeah,
Right
I'll
there.
pay you to do something. I need desert animals and cactus on my rig.
Boondocking with Boober would like you to come to Canada.
Oh,
Those-
yeah.
those
Well, I've been to Canada, but probably not where you are. I did a couple trips with my older sister, who lives in Washington.
Oh,
We took a ferry over to where did we go? Not Vancouver.
Victoria.
Victoria.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
my niece.
My blood niece.
That's a photocopy.
K&R.
Good artist. Wow.
K&R will save you a spot in Kansas. I said, by the way, I probably need to drive RV in Kansas because I don't think there's hills like we
Yeah.
get, these big giant passes. And Victoria May lives up in Washington.
Here's what I need to do. If I get ready to travel outside of the state of Arizona, I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to say, I'm going to go to wherever. I'm going to go, whatever state it is. I'm going to say, if anybody's in the state that I'm going to, tell me where you're at. Email me so I can come and visit. At least I'll get to visit a few people.
Yeah.
That's the way, because even when I travel here in Arizona, I know there are people here, but I don't know where they are. So that's what I need to do.
So, forever best friend Charlie Grace is wondering about if we've been registered to get our vaccine yet. In Oregon, I should be getting my ability to do that because I'm considered, Richard and I are both. Richard has emphysema. Like, he has the beginning stages of it. So he is high risk of contracting. And so we both will be able to get it. Oregon was not giving them to us yet, but eventually.
And I'm not going to do the vaccine. I do have too many health issues
Okay.
that I'm fearful of the vaccine. Could be bad for somebody that has a lot of other conditions. So.
And there are some, that they do cite that people with certain. One of my sisters had here in Arizona. She ended up with oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called.
Desert fever.
Well, it was separate. She got yeah. It would be problem. So Lance, let's see, what was your question here?
I'm gonna put my jacket on. Listen, people, I'm glad I got to visit with you all. I'm gonna have to go. I gotta get back to my mundane life.
Oh, that's a good name for a channel. My mundane life.
Richard, where did I never have found it? My jacket.
Well, that was a very nice, visit. Actually, really nice because I've
You always want me on your panel. Guess what?
Wife D.
I know.
Well, first of all, you never know who you're going to run across
That's
to,
true.
and who's going to be a delivery lady for the day.
That's true. Because Johnny and Kelly sent me with a chore.
Yeah. And I like your necklace. That's cute.
This is I don't know if you can see it. Artists on the road made this necklace.
It is pretty. That's green.
Can't see it very well.
Nope, it's a pretty picture today. It's aqua.
Where's a little? I probably have it on backwards. There it is.
Very nice.
I don't know. Can you see it in there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
Just not good for the colors aren't showing up
right.
good.
The lighting is not good. All right, so I'm gonna go.
All right.
Okay, Dee.
Thank you, Dee. As soon as we get this all straightened out, I'll get in touch with you, and we will come over and wherever you're at, and we'll spend some time with you.
Okay, sounds good.
Because we're going to be around for the next few weeks.
It's going to be a few days for you.
Are you going anywhere in the next few weeks?
I don't know. I do know I'm going to go back up to Havasu. If you guys want to follow me up to Havasu and spend a week or two with me, cool.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
I've wanted to go up there, so that would be fun.
I'll let you know.
It'll be a couple days where you get fueling.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna go for another few days, or at least, or a week.
Great.
Okay.
All right, dear. Take care.
All right.
Be careful with that step. Yeah. All right. Well, Traveling Granny, hello to you. Thank you for coming by. I hope you got to see a little bit of Dee. That was fun. I knew she was going to stop by. I thought she was going to stop by later, but that was much better. Backgrounds, okay. I have a bracelet that I have to wear because I take Coumadin. I have to be on blood thinner the rest of my life. I get blood clots really bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get blood clots. So that'll all be down the road. Whatever happens, happens. A friend of mine is very concerned. All right, so I think did y'all get some lessons today from Dee about this? So I think I covered a couple things. I'll tell you, this is a learning curve. And I told Dee, mine is upside down. We've had the travel itself. So these would have been the barriers or the things to overcome in one way or another. First of all, traveling light, financially light. That's what I'm going to call it. Financially light. Not knowing how to drive this thing. Rushing way too fast. A trip that was meant to take longer. Pushing hard. Not having our refrigerator go out, or so we thought it was out. Now it's freezing. It's just freezing stuff. It's back to freezing stuff, Troy. At least it's cold. That's all I can say. And then there has been, the fuel leak. I can't move to Arizona, guys. I have business in Oregon I have to attend to within the next month sometime. And then what has been the other thing? I felt homesick. I'll be honest with you. I will not lie. I have felt a little bit homesick. I miss my son. This darn thing.
Just sit on there.
I miss my son. I miss the other dog. I miss Czar, the German Shepherd. And by the way, apparently he's been catatonic since we've left. He is not a happy dog.
What's the
He misses patty cake.
say up there? How charge your charge?
Oh, it says it says 31%. You can unplug it, I think. I won't be that much longer. So there have been some things, and I'm going to have to really sit down and think this out, and do something a little bit better for you all. But I want to be able to teach people something about this. Okay, I didn't know anything other than what I'd seen on TV and, on YouTube. And by the way, Traveling Granny D was fun, and I do apologize for that sound. That was the inverter keeping us connected. But I've gotten a little bit sad in the evening when it gets dark. I don't know why. I love being here. I enjoy it. It is fun. There's many things. I love the learning, getting to know people. Okay, boondocking with Boomer. Lance. Oh, dang it. Did you look at steering stabilizers in town there? No, we have not looked at steering stabilizers in town here. Not yet. Forever, you're going live also? Okay, so if somebody could please drop Charlie Grace's link. What time is that? I'm assuming we're probably bumped over. All right, Charlie Grace. So I just grateful y'all showed up today and kind of hung in through the ups and the downs, but I wanted to apologize for dropping yesterday. I did not mean, I just couldn't get back. I had no power. And so I'm really grateful that you came here today to say hi and let me say hi to you. And sometimes at night I get lonely and I think, why don't you just go do a live stream? It's just me. Things have been a little rough, but I didn't anticipate they would be super simple. All right, so yes, I know, and I believe my nephew is going to be here sometime before we head back to Oregon, and can help us with the steering stabilizers. I've got to straighten out my leg, Jovan. And I'm going to get one more lesson. Please drop Charlie Grace's link so we can go there. Okay, I assume that's it. All right, so you guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for being patient, and I really, really appreciate all of you. And I'm hoping that you all have a great day, and that you stay happy, and you're healthy, and that you're safe. All right, guys. So my next stream, maybe about 10 o'clock tonight. Just kidding. Dee said she may be doing a live stream tonight. So that was 9 o'clock. She said maybe 9 o'clock our time, which is Mountain. But you'll see it, I'm sure. And then I'll be back on Sunday. Love you too, Bernie. Really. And Kenneth, if you're in here, thank you for hanging out so long yesterday. All right. All right, guys. Bye. See you over at Forever Best Friend.